and welcome to Letty Does reacting to One Piece, episode 1087, The War on the Island of Women, a case involving Koby the Hero. It has been a long time since I have reacted to One Piece, so I am going to be doing that now. I have decided to not give a summary of my previous episode because my reaction time was only like 4 minutes. And me explaining the previous episode would take more than 4 minutes, so I don't see a point. Instead, I'm going to be answering some questions. And Oda has said that if you are a new viewer to One Piece, 1086 would be a good jump-on point for you to start watching the episodes, because that is the beginning of the final arc. And also they are going to be reviewing everything previous to have everything make sense. I have these questions regardless, so I'm gonna answer them. I'll start with this one. That clown captain has seen better days, eh? Is he like the main baddie or occasional baddie? Because this guy, this is episode 1086. Is he the main bad guy throughout all that? At Dracula0115 at discord.com. So, I don't know if you would even consider him a bad guy. Is Buggy a bad guy? Drug trafficking, who knows what else, human trafficking, murdering. That's all standard for the One Piece world. But is he a bad guy? What he is a coward and a loser who keeps stumbling into fame on accident, seemingly just by random set of circumstances. He manages to be at every important event in the world, and he gets all the glory for it. As far as our crew goes, the Straw Hat crew haven't had to interact with him directly in a long time since he first got beat up by Luffy. So they know that he's kind of weak because Luffy kicked his ass. But since then, no one really saw his defeat at the hands of Luffy. And he has just been going around the world. Would you stop? Forming alliances and gaining fame and glory by chance. So the rest of the world, everyone else, thinks Buggy is a badass. He is one of the 4 emperors alongside Luffy, but instead of Luffy, who has actually worked hard to, you know, liberate people and stabilize whatever, he is doing fuckery. He managed to get the entire world to think Dracula Mihawk and Sir Crocodile are his underlings just because his employees, his workers, think he's so great. And now the entire world thinks he's even more terrifying than ever. So whatever implications that might have for the Straw Hat crew later on, maybe that'll make him a bigger threat, but himself, mostly comedic relief and a way for Oda to keep us in tune with what is happening with the rest of the world outside of what's going on with the Straw Hats. But he'll be around for the rest of the story. I hope. Next question. What has been your favorite arc of the story so far? Or what are your top 3 Straw Hat pirates? At Versagosteen at Mastodon.social. So I'm a very finicky bitch when it comes to favorites. It goes with the tide. At the current moment, I would say that Whole Cake Island is probably my favorite arc. But the entire story is very fantastic, so it's difficult for me to pick just one arc in the vastness of greatness that is One Piece. But I do love everything that happened in Whole Cake Island. I love Sanji's redemption, character-wise too. All the designs for Big Mom's kids. There's just a lot to love about Whole Cake Island. But I digress. And I'll answer the second one anyway. My top 3 Straw Hat Pirates. So this is my top 3 Straw Hat Pirates. It's talking functionality or it's talking my vibes. Functionality, Luffy's obviously done a lot. Zoro has sacrificed his life. And Brook honestly keeps the plot going a lot. Maybe Jinbei because he's strategic. But no. Vibes. Nico Robin, dark sense of humor. Fantastic. Love it. Chopper usually goes along with Nico Robin. Love him. He's cute. And I like Sanji's redemption and his character building up. That's fantastic. So those are all my answers. Anyway, with that, let's get started.